Hello, this is Dr. Ron, and we are here on a special report. That is my lovely co-host sitting underneath me there in Studio B, Miss Fiona. How you doing, Miss Fiona?
Good. Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday. You know, we normally don't come to you on a Saturday, so it's got to be a good reason why we're here. And I'm sure you will agree that this is an excellent reason why we have come here. We've got some special guests on the line with us today, and I'm so excited to bring them to you. We have Miss Sonya Bibbs. Hello, Miss Sonya.
Hi, how are you, Dr. Ron?
On the line. And also we have Brother Reginald Kelsey. Did I say your name right?
That's right, sir. Good morning, good afternoon, everyone.
Okay. And I tell you, I haven't done a special report in quite a while, but I'm so excited about it because this group of people have come to me with some life-changing information, you know, and I want people to have an opportunity to be able to make intelligent decisions for themselves about this product. It's called Virastan. Did I say it right?
Virastan. Yes, sir.
Virastan. Okay, I added some more letters to it that ain't supposed to be there. But, you know, we have a group of experts that are with us today that can bring to you information that can begin to resolve some of your health issues. Am I saying that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, he's smiling. I might have said something wrong. Well, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get out the way and let Reginald come to us with this information in his own way, because I know dealing with health issues, sometimes you have to be careful how you word things and say things, because you don't want to get folks coming down on you, say, oh, no, you can't say that. No, you can't say that. So I know that Reginald and Miss Sonya are learned in this product, and they can tell us all that we need to know. So Reginald, take it away.
Good afternoon. This evening we want to bring to you our product, which is called Virastan. Virastan is a product that helps with killing the bacteria, viruses, mainly the virus of COVID-19. Virastan is has been declared a hand sanitizer, a natural sanitizer, okay, which can kill the virus on contact and also kills the virus that when it's left on surfaces, okay. The simple way to use the Virastan, excuse me, is that you can spray it in your hands, rub it on your face, in your eyes. You also can put it in the tip end of your nostrils. Okay, and it also can it's all natural, so it can be sprayed in your mouth. Okay, and we would also take the Virastan and spray it on your mask. So when it comes in contact with the virus, it causes the virus to clump together, the cells to come together and kill themselves. Okay, it doesn't actually kill the virus. It causes the virus to clump together, which causes to destroy the walls, to destroy the cell walls. Okay, now this is a product that is safe for at all ages. It's safe for children. It's safe for pregnant mothers. It's safe for pets. It's safe for anyone. Okay, anyone is safe to be used. Okay, this product has also been tested by different agencies, the EPA, the CDC, and so it has all the white papers on this product from those agencies. Okay, Virastan is a bioflavonoid extract from a citrus fruit. So being coming from a grapefruit, we all know that you can't get any safer than that. Okay, it's a natural product, all natural product. It has no toxins. Okay, and it's all organic.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So,
any question?
Yes, right out the gate. So you said, it's all natural, so you can spray it on your hand.
Yes, sir.
And you can spray it in your mouth.
Yes, sir.
So I know first thing I'm gonna ask is what it tastes like.
It doesn't really have it's got a little sour taste. Not bad. I wouldn't I would suggest you spray a lot of it, but you just need just enough to this doesn't have a great taste. Let's put it like that. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So now when you spray it on your hands, do you need to come right behind and wash your hands with soap and water, or you just leave that in place, continuously?
Okay. The way that the Virastan works, once you spray it on your hand or on your face, it will protect you up to 8 to 12 hours.
Okay.
So unless you wash your hands, of course, if you wash your hands, then you would have to, spray it on again. But if you send your child out, let's say you spray your child in the morning time and you send them off to school, then you can be assured that it will protect your child up to 8 hours.
Okay. All right. So, when you say protect, you're not worried about any type of side effects or anything from this?
No, by it being from a citrus from the fruit, there are no side effects. When I say protect, I'm saying that if your child was to come in contact with with a virus, this Virastan has been proven to protect against over 170 pathogens. So if they were to come into contact with any type of virus, then it would protect your child or yourself or the surface up from 8 to 12 hours.
And it's only recommended to deal with human skin. So you wouldn't go around spraying your cars and your steering wheel and things like that, right?
Well, it's actually been tested on pets. So if you have a dog or a cat or something, it can be used on your pets. If you were on an airplane, if you were getting ready to take a flight, you could actually spray it in the air, okay, and sanitize the air around yourself. You really wouldn't necessarily want to sanitize your car or anything, but
right.
If you want to do that, that's fine. It would protect.
Well, sometimes people, they spray things like that in the air, and they want, on contact, layer down a coat of protection to protect themselves with. So that's why I suggested like maybe their car or something like that. But you're saying as long as it's in whatever it comes in contact with, it's going to lay down a layer of protection.
It's going to lay down a layer of protection.
Okay. So, what is the possibilities? Like you say, it's very heavily concentrated in citrus. So, what kind of allergies would you tell people to be careful of in dealing with this? So, like lemons, limes, things like that are all citrus. So, like if I'm allergic to lemons, would I feel safe doing this?
Well, actually, the citrus fruit that it comes from is actually from the grapefruit. Okay. So, pretty much, unless you, I have not. We haven't had anybody have any allergic reactions to it.
Yeah.
That I know of.
Okay. Well, I'm just trying to exemplify, make a statement saying that it's totally safe.
Yes.
And as far as because I know you're not the scientist that created it. But, as far as you've been spraying it since you had it. Now, how long have you been involved with this?
I've been involved with this company about 2.5 months now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you feel extremely confident in being able to share it with everybody that you come in contact with.
Yes, as a matter of fact, because Virastan is a product that has been around. It's has probably been around about 18 years. Virastan was used in Malaya when they had a problem back, I guess, about 18 years ago with the fruits. Okay, so they found that Virastan was able to. They had a problem with the strawberries, with the mildew, and then they also had a problem with the animals that were having mildew on their hoofs and things. So this is when that product was formulated and it was used. And matter of fact, it says that the strawberries came back the following year larger and sweeter. Okay, and
Okay.
then also it was used in China for the H1N1.
Okay.
Okay, so it's been around. It's been around. It's not just something that was created, formulated in the last year. So it has withstand the test of time, and it's proven itself to be helpful in several different viruses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Miss Sonya, you want to add anything to what Reginald was just saying?
Sure. Um, it's fruit, but it's very powerful. We can definitely say that. Um, that's why our group, we formed a group called the Community Crusaders. And we're on the ground bringing communities together, telling them about the virus stand. Because, like Reggie said, um, the school districts, the children cohabitating together, they're afraid. A lot of people have fear. They don't want to get next to each other. And this gives you a little more confidence and it gives you a little more comfort in being with other people. You don't have to worry about, oh, I'm scared and I'm not well educated about this. But hey, if you got your virus stand and you spray, it's a personal space protector. That's basically what it is. So you don't have to have fear, and that's what we try to help create. No fear. You can be free from fear, free from being next to someone. You don't have to stay 10 feet, 6 feet away because this personal space protectors protects you.
Okay.
And like Reggie said, the virus stand has been used for foods in the past, and it comes from Malaysia. And actually, it wasn't accessible to us in the United States, and now it is. And you would ask the question why it's been out for so many years and we haven't heard about it. Well, now we have access to it. It was in Malaysia, and it was in the other countries, but it wasn't in the US. So now we have access to it, and now we've created a movement, and we're spreading the word and bringing the communities together.
Sounds fantastic. So we got a couple of people on the line. I want to give a couple of shout outs. Pastor Christine Hunter's on the line. Shout out. We got Mary McCrae is on the line. We got Marie Johnson, Yarborough's on the line. If anybody has any questions for these presenters about this product, please ask your questions. We will make sure that we ask them any questions that they can answer for us to give us more clarity. I'm excited that you guys have taken the time to come forward with this information because I had never heard of it until today. You ever heard of it, Miss Fiona?
No, I haven't. I haven't.
Yeah.
I'm excited
So
to hear about it.
yeah. So it's a beautiful thing. Um, we got a question that pop up here. Since the main point of entry for the COVID-19 pathogen, one of 1,400 pathogens, is the nose. How does this help? Good question.
Well, it
Thank
begins.
you, Chocolate Yoda. That's the brother over in New York, and he's paying attention to the presentation. So thank you, Chocolate Yoda, for that question. So go right ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
When you use the product, on something and to sanitize, to put it in your nose. That's where basically where a lot of the viruses begin, in the nostrils, the eyes, ears, nose, throat, which is connected. So when you use it there, it basically stops it right there.
So it's a
in that
protector.
area.
Like if you were dealing with
A mask, an invisible mask.
Yeah, if you were dealing with positive and negative electrons, magnetic fields, so it would put a protective magnetic field over your face so that anything can get caught in it and not pass through. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Dr. Ron. Basically, what you do is like, as I didn't go into it as deep as is normally shown, so I'll show it a little further. So basically, what you would do is you put it here and inhale it so that it gets up into your nostrils. So that, because what happens is when the virus is entered into your nostrils, it is the darkest place, and everything is cooled, and it's one of those areas where the virus would like to live, and so when you kind of inhale the Virastan, what it does is what I said, it will actually cause the virus to clump together, and once it clumps together, that's what kills actually kills the virus. By its clumping together, it kills itself.
Okay.
So and I want to say that I have a young lady that I had actually sent a product to. I have a cousin that lives in Savannah, and she was stricken with the COVID virus. And when she called me, I was trying to talk to her on the phone, and she was constantly coughing, and she told me, she said that her chest was she was having pains in her chest, and she was having a very hard time breathing. So actually, when I contacted one of the networkers in Atlanta, he drove it down to Savannah for her, and her testimony to me was that when he got there at 8 o'clock, and she followed his instructions by spraying it in her hand, put it on her face, and actually spraying it, inhaling it in her nostrils, and 2 minutes later, she had stopped coughing. She had no pains in her chest, and she could feel her nostril, her airways opening up. Okay, she had, I guess, about a week before that, she had tested positive with the coronavirus, and 2 days after this, she went back for her test, and the test was negative.
All right now.
So it does what it says it does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Reggie Miles, one of my brothers in broadcasting. We got Miss Christina Walls down in Peoria tuned in. If you all have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask the guest today. We are here with a special report on something that is all natural, 100% natural, right? There's no chemicals or, anything involved in this product. Am I correct in saying that?
Yes, you
are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Something just happened here, technical wise. I don't know what happened. We lost Miss Sonya. I can hear her, but I don't see her. Miss Fiona, you got any questions while I'm working on this?
Well, I was very, I guess, shocked that you could put it in your mouth and then around your nose, and I find that to be very powerful, and especially that it has no alcohol. You said
no alcohol.
No alcohol.
No alcohol.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10 for Miss Sonya and Reginald, how would you rate this product, and why?
I'll rate this product as a 10 because when I leave my house, actually let's start over. When COVID started last year, I was like everyone else. I was very confused. I was very I didn't know what this was. I had never heard of it before, but I did one major thing that I heard and saw that everybody else was hearing, that people were passing away from it, and it was fatal. So I told myself I should stay in the house. I had a lot of fear, and I had this mask on all the time. Even I had my mask on in my house, and I felt very afraid. So that being said, I also asked myself, I said, what is this little mask going to do for me if everybody's, that come in contact with this is not doing well? So I thought it was a great idea. I thought it was, it's a wonderful product because I feel more confident. I have my mask on, and when my eyes are exposed, I can take my Virastan and just give myself a couple sprays, and now I feel totally secured. And this is the way everyone else would feel if they tried the product. And I feel that way when I spray my Virastan and have my mask on, and I spray it in my mask. And if I get a little cough, because sometimes you can get a little cough just wearing your mask, the cough just goes away instantly. And I'm very comfortable with that. And then I thought churches, like people at church, been with each other for years, and all of a sudden you have to stay away from each other, and that's kind of uneasy. Mm-hmm. So that's why we came about with this as a movement where we can help churches to come back together and congregate with one another like you used to, and you don't have to worry about catching the COVID because you have this personal protection while you're congregating. Even in school, while they're at school. And I thought it was just, I was just so excited about the product. I'm still excited about the product because not only do I have my mask on physically, but I have this invisible mask that's doing a super job, and I'm more comfortable.
All right, y'all have to forgive me. We had some technical difficulties that popped up there, but I worked my way through it. For some reason, Reginald's signal bullied Miss Sonya's signal. So we got it straightened out now, though. We got Miss Sonya's image back up there, but we did hear everything that she had to say. So, Miss Fiona, what is the next thing you got to ask?
Oh, I was, Reginald, you did, what was your response?
Okay, Miss Fiona, I would say I would give it a 10 too. And the reason why is because anytime a product has been tested against 170 passengers and it has a 99.9 effectiveness, and that you can't get too much better than that. Mm-hmm. And also I personally witnessed this past weekend. I was in Iowa, and my daughter-in-law's her sister's husband had been in the emergency room. This was Saturday. He had been in the emergency room twice that day, and he had contracted the coronavirus. Mm-hmm. And as soon as she told me that, I was able to give her the product. And her husband was at home in the bed because he said he couldn't do nothing. He was so tired he couldn't do nothing but rest. Mm-hmm. And so we were at the restaurant because they own the restaurant. So we were at the restaurant out eating. She immediately, I gave her the product. She immediately went home, gave the product to her husband, and probably she was gone about a half an hour or so because she had to come back to work. But anyway, when she got back to work, she had been there about 15, 20 minutes or so. He called her. He called her on the phone and said, he was doing better, and she was like, well, how do you feel? He's like, I really don't know how I'm supposed to feel, but I know that I'm feeling better. And so, I mean, for someone that had been in the emergency room twice that day, I mean, and she said he was later he was out posted on the internet. He's back on Facebook. I mean, this product is really, I tell you, I have since the pandemic started, we have lost quite a few family members, and when I heard about this product, it was like a must for me, because I mean we are uh, in the midst of losing so many of our people, and this thing is here, and I just took it on as a mission that I have to get the word out. Okay, we got to let our people know. People are suffering, and people are dying, and this product is here, and it's actually doing what they say it do. So uh,
Mm.
Hmm.
that's why I give it a 10.
There you go. Look, in reply to the Professor Reggie Miles, he asked the question, do we have a phone line open? No, we do not have a phone line open, but any questions that you may have that you want to ask um, while we're on this live, we will ask the questions and give them an opportunity to answer them. So go ahead, Miss Fiona. You had another question?
Does it have a smell?
No, it doesn't.
Well, we know it
Okay.
tastes nasty. He said that.
Well, he.
It doesn't have a smell.
Okay.
It doesn't have a smell.
Uh,
Okay.
but if you
Yeah, I
walking
didn't want.
around trying to use it like a breath spray, boy, you
Right.
gonna have a
Yeah,
look on your face
exactly.
like, what happened to you? You know,
Yeah,
but I'm
right.
alive. I ain't gonna catch nothing. That's what's
Yes,
up. Yeah.
that's
But you
what.
got bad breath.
Yeah.
But my last question is, could you describe this product in 3 words?
In 3 words.
Mhm.
She asks hard questions.
Security,
Yeah.
comfort, no stress.
Yeah. She be asking hard questions. Yeah.
When-
Right.
Listen, I can tell you this. I have a neighbor, and when I got a hold of the product myself, I use it on myself. And I thought about my neighbor who had been in the hospital for 2 months on the ventilator, couldn't breathe, couldn't take 2 steps to get to the kitchen, had to take a break to get to the bathroom. So I invested in the product and took a bottle to my neighbor, and all I hear is good, or even off the ventilator, and it's doing some good. It's giving him some benefits to breathe. So I felt good about that. I
The signal keeps jumping in and out, you all. Yeah.
that
Yeah. That's how
better.
y'all know we doing this thing live. Okay. This ain't no pre-recorded event. This is, straight to you as is happening, live and in living color. Miss Sonya, your internet just went in and out a couple of times, so some of the things that you said that people didn't get a chance to hear. So if you want to mention that part about your neighbor once again, please do.
Okay, I had a neighbor who was in the hospital with COVID-19 for 2 months. He was on a ventilator. And when he came home, he wasn't able to take the necessary steps to come out of his bedroom, to go to the kitchen, to go to the bathroom. He would always have to, after like 2 or 3 steps, he would have to take a rest and take a break. He doesn't have to do that now because he said he can breathe better. That was because he couldn't breathe. And when he did his Virastan and I showed him how to use it, he can breathe better. He's not taking all of those breaks trying to get to the kitchen, trying to get to the bathroom. And that's one important benefit that people are saying that's using the Virastan, that they can breathe better. And that's one main issue that the patients have been going through. People with the COVID-19 has been going through. They can't breathe properly. They're not able to get that fullness of oxygen in their lungs and to breathe smoothly, and they can't do that. So this does assist you and to breathe.
Amen. So let me ask you a question. Would you say this is a daily regiment, once a week, twice a week, once an hour? How would you suggest that they do this regiment?
When you have people that's leaving the house all the time, you have some people that don't go to work, don't go.
She froze up on us again, y'all. Bear with us. She'll be back. Yeah. Miss Sonya, can you hear us? Miss Sonya. All right, she froze up. So, Reginald, you want to give us a shot at that, please?
Yeah, I would say that it would probably be more like a daily regimen, because if you you could use this for your children when they go to school in the morning. It would be very simple for the parent to get up and spray the child's mouth, or spray the mask. Then maybe not necessarily mouth, the mask. Put a little tip in of the nostril, and you know that this class is about, they're usually gone away from the home about 6 hours. So you know they would be protected, because it would protect you from 8 to 12 hours. So they would be protected. If you I mean, if you're not working and you're sitting at home, then by all means, I'm sure you probably feel pretty safe in your home. But if somebody came in, then be nothing to just spray the air around you. Okay, so it could be used differently. I mean, if you're a truck driver, you would probably want to have a couple bottles in your truck, and you would actually spray yourself early morning, and that way you would be protected most of the day.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, we lost Miss Sonia's signal, so she's gonna have to call back. I don't know if she can hear us. Something happened with her internet connection, so once she calls back, we'll get her right back in. So you say at least once a day if they're children going out into the public, and it's going to last, I think you mentioned this earlier, what, 8 to 12 hours, something like that?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
8 to 12. Yeah.
So is there a particular mask that you recommend spraying this on? Because now I know that the question has come up that people are starting to wear 2 masks now when they go out into the public and going places and doing things. So would you say with this they only need 1 mask?
Well, with the Virastan, it doesn't matter how many different I guess the virus is mutating. So it doesn't matter how many times you mutate. The Virastan is still going to protect you the way that it does. So if you spray the Virastan on your mask, there would be no need you wear it. I mean, but if that's what makes you feel safe, whatever the directions are from the CDC, I would say follow those directions. Okay. Me myself, I wear that 1 mask and spray my mask, and I feel comfortable with that.
Okay. Miss Sonya, you back? You okay now?
Yes, I am.
Okay, good. Your internet was acting up over there because this show kicked you right on out. So yeah, you wanna share that information with us again, because we were talking about as often to use this.
Yes, you can use it every day. It's safe to use every day. Like I said, you can use it before you leave the home, go to work. You can use it in you're protected for 8 hours. When you come back home, take your shower, freshen up, put you some more Virastan on, just a couple sprays, and you can go to bed. You have 24 hours of protection. So it's safe to use every day.
I don't know where y'all hanging out there, but when I go to bed, I ain't spraying nothing. I'm like, look, I'm safe, I'm at home, So, but I understand if you want to have that extra added layer of protection, you spraying as often as you feel like you need that help. That's the bottom line. So, Miss Fiona, you got something else for Miss Fiona? Had him hard questions, like in 1 or 2 words, please tell me. Go ahead, Miss Fiona. Go ahead.
I'm still stuck on the fact that you can put it so close and so internally in your system. And I see that's my interacting as well. But all the questions that I would have, I believe you guys have answered. I'm excited to see what this does and buy the product myself.
Okay, see, there you go. You got one person that came in, didn't know nothing about it. Now she's the first person to say, sign me up. Yeah, I ain't sold yet. I ain't sold yet. Y'all gonna have to convince me. Y'all gonna have to let me know See, I got messed up when you said it was nasty. You know, see, I grew up in a neighborhood where they gave you nasty medicine as a little kid. You know, okay? So I've been traumatized. All right. So I need therapy. Okay. So, but I understand it's all natural, you know, and it's good for you. You can spray it on the outside of your body. You can spray it on the inside of your body. You can spray it up your nose, you know. But I'm like, it's still nasty. But come on, help me out. Help me out.
Dr. Ron, one thing that's very interesting, if you think about it, because when everything started and we had to find ways of protecting ourselves and sanitizing our homes and our vehicles, and I thought about it, I said, well, this is fantastic. The Virastan is fantastic because I can't take bleach and put it in a bottle and spray it on my skin or my face. I can't take Lysol and spray it on my face. So I have something just as powerful, but it's natural, and and it's very comfortable. And that's what when they said you can spray it and it goes in your mouth or whichever. I'm comfortable with that because I can't do it with bleach and the Lysol. So Virastan is it.
So wait a minute now. You know, the last president we had, number 45. You know, we ain't finna call his name. We just gonna say his position. The last one, number 45. You know, he said we can intravenously inject, you know, bleach into our system, and it was gonna help us out. Y'all didn't hear him say that?
Yeah, we heard him say that. We know that's not true.
Yeah, because immediately after that, you know, Clorox put out an immediate, you know, public service announcement. Do not ingest bleach, please. Okay, you will die. But this is a safe product that people that are suffering can get immediate relief. You know, because that's what I'm hearing you say, immediate relief. You know, that's something that you can't deny because of the testimonies. I'm sorry, go ahead, Reginald.
In less than 2 minutes.
In less than 2 minutes.
In less than 2 minutes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So now I'm gonna ask a crazy question. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I can't do a show or a broadcast without going crazy at least once in the show. So now all these people that's been out here smoking weed in Illinois since it became legal, will it help them clear their lungs up too?
Oh, no.
That's not a sickness.
I don't think so. That's not a virus.
It ain't a virus? Okay.
It's not a virus.
You know, because, you know, some of them people been smoking since January of last year, and they ain't stopped yet. You know?
Probably not going to stop because it sounds like the price, man, is really, Illinois is really selling a lot of weed.
Yeah, they doing good. Well, you know, you know, because it's all natural as well. I just figured, you know, some people that then overdid it, they might be able to get some relief. You know. That's what I thought. I just asked. You know, so
well,
there's no scientific basis for that answer, right?
No, it's not.
Okay. Well, I ain't gonna be the first one to try it out then.
Dr. Ron,
yes,
one thing that we did know is that some people are putting in their nebulizer.
Okay.
And it helps people with asthma to breathe as well.
Okay.
So it is. I'm hearing testimonies from other people that already have underlying issues, saying that it helps out with that as well.
Okay.
The breathing, put it in the nebulizer, and also they're using it on a larger scale for like bigger places. Say, for instance, like the United Center, when you have many of people from the public coming together, and they defog. You can use it in the defogger, and which is something, that's why we're bringing communities together, because in our communities we have so many different places where people congregate and come together, and we're trying to spread the word as fast as we can to let them know that we can make people feel comfortable and more secure in coming together with this, if even in bigger places. So that's why we're spreading the word. It is imperative that everybody gets this product in their house. Hey, I believe in for every illness there's a cure.
All right.
This happens to be one of them that we ran across, and it does work.
I like that. So now, I know you all are looking at the number on the screen, the 630-202-2276. I just want to make sure that everybody who gets an opportunity to see this video, that they pay special attention to this number. You can call this number and get additional information about this product. And there will be, is this a 24-hour number that you know of, or is it just called during certain times? How would they use this number?
They can call 24 hours, Dr. Ron, and if there's no answer, then they can leave a message on the answer machine and someone will get back to them. But also, we're also using that. We're also using that number for people to register for our meeting that we're having tomorrow. Okay, we're having a meeting tomorrow at the DoubleTree in Alsep, and that's at 5000 West 127th Street in Alsep, Illinois. Okay, so if you're interested in coming out and joining the crusade, the crusade against the coronavirus, then come out and join us tomorrow by calling that number. The number again is 630-202-2276. Call that number and register because of the coronavirus, we have a limited amount of seating. So you must call and register for seating. Okay.
Okay. Now, is this a one-time only event, or is this something that you're going to be doing on a consistent basis?
This is something that we're going to be doing on a consistent basis. This is the first one of its kind. So, and tomorrow we'll be announcing at the meeting when the next meeting should be and how consistent we'll be with what happened, okay? And where we're at.
Okay. All right. So that's tomorrow, which the date is the 18th?
The 18th.
Okay. And they can call this number, 630-202-2276. And they can call anytime, 24 hours from any time zone, to find out additional information about this event. And they'll be able to come and you'll be there?
Yes, sir. We'll be there.
Miss Sonya, you'll be there?
Yes, I will be there.
She said that with a smile on her face, like, yes, I will be there. So, I would encourage people to want to come out and meet these two people face to face. Now, will they be able to sample the Virastan?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so if they got corona, they can come there tomorrow and get healed. Fiona said, Y'all know I'm acting bad, right? If you got corona, stay at home. They might send a sample to your house.
We'll make sure your space is protected. We'll make sure your personal space is secure and protected.
Oh my God. I'm making fun of it, but it's a very serious subject.
Yes, it is.
And my mom had corona, back in October of last year. And it was very, uncomfortable for her. She stayed 5 days at her home, not knowing that she had corona, and she suffered. And then when the family took her to the emergency room, they immediately put her in, and she tested positive, and she stayed in the hospital for 10 days after that. So I would not want to wish that on anybody, to have to go through that type of suffering. I tell you, when she first went into the hospital, she was feeling so bad. Yes. She was saying that, she might not come out of this alive, that she's going to need a body bag, a toe tag, because she was just that miserable, you know. And by the grace of God, you know, she survived. She made it to her 83rd birthday.
Praise God.
You know, and I'm telling you, you know, if you can get something that can add an extra layer of protection to keep you from suffering, you know, because it has hit some people harder than others. You know, these people that lost their mind, they didn't open the world back up, talking about they done took a vaccination. Now we Superman, Superwoman, and they running around out here like ain't no Corona 2.0, no Corona, you know, 3.0 around the corner waiting on them. You know,
Right.
so we have to protect ourselves. You know, and I can't emphasize this enough. You know, we have to protect ourselves. And this is an opportunity to protect yourself. You know, what do you have to lose by spraying some nasty tasting stuff in your mouth? You know, what you got to lose? You know, but you got everything to gain. You know, you can gain an extra layer of protection. You know, so I encourage people to, you know, investigate this. The name is on the screen, Virastan. Check out the event that they have coming up on tomorrow. And if you're interested in finding out some more information about what Miss Sonya is talking about with the community, there's a community. You know, you want to tell us some more about the community, Miss Sonya? Because I don't think you emphasize that enough.
Sure. We're called the Community Crusaders. We're on the ground fighting COVID-19 in their natural way. And we're bringing other communities together, neighboring communities together, so that the word can spread abroad, to spread awareness that we have something here to battle COVID-19 naturally. Also, you don't have to feel unsecured. You don't have to feel unsecured. You don't have to know everything. Just protect your personal space. And that's what our movement is about, taking away the fear. Because that fear that people have leads up into depression, other stress, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And we're just helping to keep that calm and not to allow people to walk around here in distress. You don't have to know everything about COVID except for to protect yourself.
Amen. You know,
protect yourself. And you know, I was thinking, and I'm always thinking about the children, because our children are depending on us. They're depending on the grown-ups to help them out. And I'm always thinking about the children. And I'm reaching out to the school districts. I'm reaching out to the school boards to let them know that we have something here where the children, the average child, can sit next to each other, touch one another, tie each other's shoes, pass one another a crayon, a pencil. You can't do that right now. That's what the schools are saying. But I'm letting you know we have something here where you can cohabitate and get back into those habits again of enjoying your schoolmates and enjoying your teacher. I remember the days when I was going to school where the teacher would come by my desk and even just put her hand on my shoulder just to check on me and see how I'm doing. Well, you have some teachers that are afraid to do that now because of the COVID. They're afraid to touch the children. And it's important for us to have a good relationship with our children outside the home and inside the home. So outside the home, the teachers want to feel more comfortable with the children. The children want to feel more comfortable with their teachers and their peers. And this is one way to do it. This is one way to do it.
Amen. And that should touch Miss Fiona's heart right there, because she works with children every day. You know, Miss Fiona works in a daycare. And I'm always teasing her about them little baby kids running up there, you know, wanting to touch and grab and hug and all them little things, you know. And she be like, you know, you just got to push them off. Got to do the Heisman on them. Like, get back.
You do. You do. You're not lying.
Now, look, Miss Fiona got sick a couple of weeks back, boy, and she was looking like, Lord, they got me, you know.
It's a daily battle, so I get it.
Yeah.
Miss Fiona, you know, I'm also mentioning, you know, people are in their homes and out in public, and they're so paranoid. They're extra paranoid, and it's to the point where they're hurting themselves and hurting others. And you don't have to feel that way. That's one thing that our crusade, our community crusade is doing, is educating people about the product and how they can protect themselves and don't have to be so stressed out about what's going on. We're here to help you to feel comfortable and secure.
All right.
I
I
like
know Miss
that.
Fiona gonna want a whole case for that school over
You
there.
bet. You bet. I told you I'm gonna get some.
Look, she gonna be spraying cheers from now to the rest of the year, boy. I can see it now.
And that's the same for the church. That's the same for the church because you feel kind of weird because you go to church and you've been, some people have a relationship with people at church for 20 and 30 years. And all of a sudden you have to stay away from each other 6 feet. And then, like, if somebody is at church coughing too much, 1 or 2 times too much, or sneezing 1 or 2 times too much, everybody's running. You know, so you don't have to feel that way because I'm in the grocery store and this little lady, she was just coughing and everybody was looking. I'm like, that's normal. It's normal for her to cough. But in this day and time, it's like, get away from her. She's probably got COVID, you know, stuff like that.
And you know, I know you're not lying because I was in the car riding one day and I pulled up to a stop sign, you know, stoplight, and in the car next door to, you know, to the one that was sitting to me at the light, the guy was coughing up a lung, you know, and I'm sitting there looking at him, you know, and I rolled my window up. I'm like, no, brother, we ain't gonna be visiting like this, and I don't even know you. You got, you know, power windows, and all of a sudden that window just start going up, you know, like on that side, you know, I'm like, no, brother. We are not going to be visiting like this at this stoplight, okay? You know, and he's out there coughing, getting ready to spit on the sidewalk or whatever, and I'm like, no, brother, keep them in your car. We don't want them out here in the public. You know, I mean, he was having a rough day, boy. And of course, I diagnosed him with COVID, and I ran the light. I pulled off. You know, I'm like, I don't want to be on this corner longer than I have to, you know. But, you know, and that's the reality of the world that we live in right now. Everybody needs to protect ourselves and our families as much as possible. And that's all we've been talking about, you know, in this entire special report, is that what else we can do to provide security and safety for the people that we love, and even the ones that we don't know, you know, because when you do something to protect yourself, it also other people benefit as well. And a quick shout out to my brother in broadcasting, Mr. Chris Bass. He stopped in for a second. Miss Denise is here watching. So we got people checking us out on the live. I'm glad they are. Miss Fiona, you see any questions on your side over there on the live? You see anything you need to bring out? I know you guys are sharing the broadcast as well. Do you see any questions popping up on your Facebook feeds? If you have something you need to address, now's the time to do it. We're getting close. It's almost been an hour, y'all. We've been running our mouth for almost an hour, so we got a few more minutes. But we want to try to...
At the Doubletree Hotel on April the 18th. We will be sanitizing the room. The room will have the Virastan product. We will have everything all prepared for everyone to come in and enjoy the presentation.
Fantastic. All right, Miss Fiona, you see anything you need to answer, or address? No?
Nope. Everything's all clear over here.
Okay. All right, Reginald, you got anything on your end over there? You see anything you need to address? Shout out to anybody?
Nope, I don't see anything on here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, see, people don't know people don't know you're a celebrity yet. That's what it is. Go ahead, Miss Sonya. Go ahead.
We're asking people who are a part of a school district, police department, fire department, a church organization, if you have a dance group, if you have an organization out there where it has multiple people, we're asking you to come by and check out the product. Come by and listen to the presentation so that you and your organization can feel more secure and comfortable around being with one and cohabitating with one another with Virastan.
All right. That sounds good. So we've got everybody's questions answered. We know what Virastan. Am I saying it wrong?
Virastan.
Virastan. Okay.
Virus.
It's all natural. No alcohol, no chemicals added. Big word bio, something you said, bioflavonoids,
Yes.
Did I say it right?
Bioflavonoid extract from a citrus.
There you go. Yeah. So, and it's nasty.
And it's approved. And it's been approved in the CDC labs.
Okay.
CDC labs. And we have paperwork to support those claims.
So it's been tested and it's been vetted out by federal agencies. Okay. So that's an important thing. Sometimes people need to know that that the product has been checked out and been vetted out and is not going to have any harmful agents that can cause us, I'm gonna throw this out there. They can't say the same thing about that vaccination. Yeah, I said that out loud. Yeah.
And it's also made in the United States.
And made in the United
States.
There you go. I know people gonna hate on me because I said that about their vaccination.
And it's FDA compliant.
There you
and
go.
People need to know if you take the vaccine, you still have your mask on, it still doesn't you're still not protected from the COVID.
Yep, that's true.
You can still catch the COVID.
So you still need all the extra layers of protection.
Yes.
Yeah. He picking up a bottle. Which one is that?
That's Virastan.
Okay. That's the big bottle?
That's
yes.
Comes in two different sizes.
Okay. That's the big one, and then that's the little one.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So now you know it's real. We got something for you.
Yeah. That's the 30 milliliter and the 60 milliliter.
Okay. All right. We got about 3 minutes left. We're gonna start out with the lady first. Miss Sonya, what would you like to leave with the people today as we leave from this broadcast?
I would like to let everyone know that we have a community a community crusaders group that is out there educating other communities about a natural way of fighting COVID-19.
Amen. Reginald, what would you like to leave with the people before we get out of here today?
I would just like to say that although you have to, CDC has said that we have to wear our masks. It's mandatory, and we have to. Well, not really have to, but most people are taking the shot. You still have to protect yourself because even after you have had your 2 shots, there's nothing to say that you won't catch the coronavirus. So if you want to protect yourself against the coronavirus, dial that number. Leave a message if no one answers and tell them that you're interested in purchasing Virastan, okay, to protect your family and yourself, okay, from the coronavirus, okay?
Amen. All right. Miss Fiona, what's your takeaway on all of this?
To Mrs. Bibbs and Mr. Kelsey, it was a pleasure meeting you today and being very informative with this product. I wish you all the luck, and may you continue to spread the word about this to help fight this disease.
All right now. Well, I want to say thank you guys for coming on board and giving me an opportunity to tell the people about this. I know, that sometimes I can make light of a serious situation, but I think we need a little humor and everything to get understanding sometimes, because if we're sitting up here crying about what's going on, then people won't hear us, So I want people to hear and understand and reach out to get more information. Don't take my word for it. Go see for yourself. I want everybody to go out to this event they got coming up on tomorrow. Ask questions, get you a couple of free sprays, and get covered with protection. And I hope that we said something today that has been informative enough to be able to help you, make a decision to choose life and not choose illness. So with that being said, I am Dr. Ron, and this has been a special report. My lovely co-host and I are getting out of here. We will see you guys on tomorrow. Come back and see us for our Black History moment featuring Miss Fiona. So God bless everybody. Y'all stay safe. We'll see y'all in the future. Peace.
Peace.